Big Dumb Pointslam wins. See it. Love me a cheeky bit of Big Dumb. Hello friends, it's Lionheart here, and I am back as promised with another deck, and this time it is Monster Ogroids. That's right, Big Dumb Pointslam. I can't really sell it to you any other way, because that is what Ogroids are. It's a really interesting list, and it's a really fun deck, and if post-editing me has done this right, it should be there! Good job, me. So, Ogroids, as I mentioned, are a pointslam archetype, so they are either going to be quite good or quite terrible into other matchups in the meta. Are you facing Skellige control? This list should do quite well. It struggles to keep up with you in terms of tempo, and you can probably press it in round 1 and 2. You're better than it in typical short round 3. You're probably okay. Are you facing Nilfgaard Poison? Probably go next. It's that kind of list because that's the way Pointslam works. Pointslam should beat Control. Control should beat Engines. Engines should beat Pointslam, and the CCG triangle is complete. There are some tech choices in the list that you can see though. This King Crumb is only 18 points. I know, only 18. Because I decided that Igni was going to be quite useful in this meta. It's good into a lot of those engine matchups like a Siege where lots of them line up at the same value. It can be obviously great for the mirror and give you a chance at removing some of those tall engines in other bad matchups as well. Great against a row of elves too, just saying. So that can be really good. I've added in a lock as well with Dora Grey, Maxi for some consistency, and additionally we are running double Cyclops because the damage there to remove engines early, super valuable. Now, obviously this list works around the new Might keyword, and it's worth familiarizing yourself with that. Might is all about having a 10-point unit on both rows, and cards with Might, if they're above 10, will trigger that themselves if they would be the only one on the row that would do it, and you've got it on the other row, if that makes sense. You'll see me do it in the video. But of course, it's a Ren-free deck. It makes sense, Ogroids, you want as many of them as possible for the Crumb, which means as many units as possible, which means Ren-free. Now, the leader ability is Carapace. That gives you a chance to build up to Might a little bit quicker. It can protect you against awkward statuses as well, and just allow you that little bit more control in the right moment. Of course, being a Ren-free deck, additionally, you can use your leader a little bit more liberally. You can just it's fine. You can, you could use it a little bit more freely than perhaps you would. Before I talk to you about the next video I want to make though, I have to shout out today's sponsor, HelloFresh. Now, if anyone has seen any of my content in the last year, you know how much I love HelloFresh. Aria and I order it every time we're in the UK because A, the food is amazing quality. It also arrives in great condition, well chilled. It has exactly what I need in the box. I don't have to worry about not having the basil or an onion, or everything I need for it is inside already. And it's amazing value, especially when you use my code POGTWITCH495. First 2 boxes are 40% off. We just ordered 3 meals for the 2 of us, 6 meals for less than £20. Now, that, if you've been to a UK grocery store, is pretty good value. It obviously drops down then to 20% in the following 2 boxes, but if you're interested, please, please, please click on the link in the description and check it out and use my code. A single box you can cancel after the first box with 40% off. Honestly, give it a try. You will love it as much as I do, I think, and it's way cheaper than it would have been for me to pop down the road to Asda or Tesco, so other supermarkets are available. So yes, consider giving it a go. I love it. If you want to see the types of food we've made, we do it live on stream sometimes, and you can check it out in Discord as well. Thank you so much. Now, I'm looking for something else from you guys, okay? I know, Lionheart, you always want something. I am looking for some good Syndicate decks. I have tried 3 or 4 different Syndicate decks so far, and they all feel inconsistent and slow. I tried Bounty, and it hurt my brain with the new cards because it was so many decisions. It might still be the way to go, but I'm not sure. I tried a couple of mid-range Crimes decks that were great, but again, inconsistent. What have you got for me? I'd love to be able to put a Syndicate list up onto YouTube this month. but I can't do it without you, because the ones I've tried are not it. If you have one, link it in the description down below, and I'd love to see it. Failing that, what else have you been playing? Tell me. Maybe I'll play it, and I'll shout you out in the video if you were the person that gave me the deck list. Now, on to past Lionheart to show you some of that big old pointslam gameplay. Bye, guys. And we are facing off against Syndicate. You know? So, like, we should, this is one of the matchups we should lose, because we can't stop them, and if they're bounty and they can get removal, two Cyclopses is excessive. Do I ever stream Diablo 4? Igni, what a great question. Yes, I do. I love Diablo 4. At the moment, my variety game isn't Diablo 4, though. It's Final Fantasy 16. Yes, darling, what's up? What's going on, Angel? So niche that only you like it. Okay, chat. Tomorrow, Arya is streaming a game called Sticky Business. All right? This... Right. I do think it's fair to say that that game is a little niche, yes. But I think as like a one-off stream, it could be really cute. I'll be hanging around in there as well. We can obviously, everybody can be in there, like chatting about stuff. Yeah, you're going to start with Gwent as well before we do some Sticky Business. So it could be good. It could be good. I think it could be a fun game. I don't know if it's the kind of game you could play a lot of, but I do think it looks like fun. Yeah, 10 a.m., yeah. 10 p.m. on a Sunday? No. No. We have work in the morning. Yeah. No? But with a game like that, the one thing I am excited for, I love games with Twitch integrations. I really do, and I think they can really add to an experience. So that's, yeah. I think that's what I would be looking at. For me, I think that's what's going to be the best thing about it, potentially. We find everything. I'll confirm that. Yeah, that's why it's Sunday brunch, right? Sunday brunch. Gotta be done. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Vice is really good on the deckhand. Like, really good. Yeah, and I definitely need to put Open Sesames in my list as well, I think. Maybe one. Sleeping pretending the dog is a pillow? Nice. Criteria for the... I think the criteria for favorite gold is just the one you like the most, honestly, as far as I'm concerned. Unless I'm going to be told otherwise, I think that would be the criteria. I think this is just pure mid-range. Uh-oh. Okay, so they're going to kill a 6 here. Ooh! Do you know what really hurts? They just accidentally played around Igni. They just accidentally played around Igni. So I was about to be able to Igni the deckhand and Ixora. Would have been amazing, obviously. Okay. We now have Might, which I like. For the Lord Riptide, I can drop the Ice Troll soon. She looks very... I think this is Ola from CD Projekt. I think. I don't know who this is, but I want to know who this is. But I think that's Ola. Okay. Are you gonna full spend to trigger Vice? You should. Get out of milk for coffee? Oh no, I'm sorry about that, my love. The Vice is there. So this right now doesn't keep me ahead. This plays for 7, takes me there. They've got 2 more. This plus a leader does. Also procrastinating, I get it. Leader does get me ahead, right? I don't know what this runs in terms of removal. I've got no clue yet. But lots of early spenders is good. I would say monsters is one of the lists. Okay, the cleaver makes sense. I think there will be... Are you going to go and get some, my darling, or what's the plan? Sudden, hello, welcome in. Welcome in. I'm sure you followed me before. They don't have the grapes that I ordered. Boo. 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 They're obviously looking for a way out. In terms of tall removal, they could be running... What? What, in terms of tall removal, have they got that could kill Crumb? Is my question. Poison takes 2 turns. Odds of it. No, Asda, not Tesco. What do you think? I'm made of money. Morilsi, I don't think they're running it. They'd also have to full leader to do it. I'm not sure I buy that. I think I just take the Igni. It also makes Ixiora much worse. Because now she kills a 2. Right? Purify. Syndicate Purify isn't a thing other than... Like, I'm not buying that they're running Purify. It doesn't look like a bounty variant. Doesn't make sense in line pockets. So I don't think we need to worry about that. There's praying. Nice. Well, I can now play slowly here and be ahead. Right? Yeah. That's okay. Because obviously I want to play Crumb, right? But the constant risk that Crumb ends up a problem is not what I'm looking for. Riptide having good armor, Okay, so they have the Professor. That sucks. But I'm pretty sure they're Devotion, as it stands. So they're ahead by 12. Sorta. Oh, lovely play, though. Really nice. I'm behind by 20, and this is exactly 20 for me, right? It's +1. If they pass here, it's a problem, because I'm going to pass 2, and they don't want to be passing into 18 points, right? So now it's going to be curious. They should probably play and full leader to Ixior or something, because it's so much value for them. See what? Come on, opponent. They're playing. They're gonna proc and kill the 11, right? Big Boris! Let's go! It's a Big Boris! Oh, that was amazing. Okay, it was way too much, but it was funny. They overspent, they didn't need to do that. So far, Region, whenever I've tried Syndicate, it's been problematic. Unless I face something that just has no control like Ogroids, it just doesn't stay together. Has been my experience of it, honestly. I can mulligan greedily here, and that's what we do. I assume they take the pass, I take the pass. So I'm going in now, first say, last say. Right. Love me some, Boris is the one. I'm you know, not Johnson, obviously, he's an absolute trash monkey that should never have been allowed anywhere near, honestly, adults. But the card, that Boris we like. Da, 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 da. Da, da. So. Perfect. Indeed, yes, indeed. One should never mention them, you know. Yeah, no. No. Just no. They could all... He's demonstrably the worst thing that's ever happened to the country. You know. It's impressive to be worse than Liz Truss, who got outlasted by a lettuce. Like, I don't understand how one manages it. But I legitimately don't understand how it's possible that they just keep getting worse. It's astounding to me. So our opponent's Syndicate list is interesting. My biggest problem with Syndicate, it doesn't have consistency. As a result, what you get is what you get. Good luck. So any kind of combo play doesn't really work. You're just desperate on mid-range value. But they're not Tories at this point. Like, I am by no means conservative, and I think the traditional conservatism values have constantly proved that they don't work for normal people. But the people in the current conservative government are not Tories. They are not conservatives. They are just pure evil. And it's scary, honestly. But, you know, a little bit of politics with Lionheart, shocking nobody. This could be a problem, because they can kill one of these, and probably the Cyclops. Though, actually, it might be better for me if they take the Cyclops. I think I can proc this slightly more. So... Ooh, being able to kill both is horrible. That's really bad for us. Seriously? Bored. That's quite funny. I think I kill the drill. Thoughts? Is tunnel drill the kill here, or am I supposed to kill a Carionetta? I'll wait one more turn. Yeah. They're low on coin value now.
The eternal fire guides. The eternal fire protects.
Stratagems are going to be the way to go. Wrath is pretty great here, though. Stratagems are just the best value. 6 damage. Triss is going to be... So this is actually a 7 for us, right? And that's 6 damage. That's kind of scary that there are people who genuinely think those two things align at all. Like, that's really quite alarming, honestly. But again, political discourse in late-stage capitalism is just all about otherism, so... He's not... No, I was going to say, he's not even remotely left-leaning by European standards. And, yeah. But that is what it is what it is. Yeah, the discourse, nobody really believes that, I don't think. Yeah, this is the thing, right? The lack of... Yeah. It's just sad. Honestly, it's just sad. So, the clash at Demon Head! Oh no! I don't kill this, I kill the stupid savvy Huxtaboo. Who escaped by boat. And for those of you that don't get that, Checky is landlocked. Escape by boat, love it. Escape by boat. That might be my favourite response to that ever. Yeah. Oh, funny. Escape by boat. Ah, that's good. That's funny. That's very good. I like that. I like that a lot. Ah. So, again, a fun syndicate list and an interesting syndicate list. My opponent's tried a couple. Chat. I'm so excited for Gamescom. I've always wanted to go, and I've never let myself go for various reasons. And it crossing over with the Cyberpunk event. Basically, we're going because Arya convinced me effectively that we should go after we went to after we went to TwitchCon and both adored it. But it's just so good. I'm so excited to be I can't tell you how excited I am to be going. It's so good. No. So Fractal doesn't have discounts all the time, simply because they're so impossibly difficult to get hold of that they feel, I think, reasonably confident that they're okay. In not, because you can't buy direct from them, right? If you go to Fractal, we love Fractal here, by the way, and check out their designs. They sent me the Fractal Terror recently, and it is genuinely the most gorgeous, like, small form factor case I've ever seen. They're so in demand that from their side, I kind of get it, honestly. So yeah, from their side, I can understand why they don't. But there are occasionally discounts, offers, and deals. And when they do happen, obviously, I will let you all know. This is a tough matchup. We've changed this deck up a little bit. We're running things like Igni now, Dora Grey, as options to try and make this better. The double Cyclopses as well to be able to deal with boats. Because it's not an easy situation. This specific matchup's pretty tough, honestly. So yeah, it's. I'm still not sold on as a meta thing on Ogroids. Do I think with Ogroids you could climb if you have been out of Gwent for a while? Yeah, 100%. I really do. Do I think you will 100% climb? That might be a bit of a stretch, but it is good. Especially, it's very proactive, but it can be very smorky. I'm honestly considering with a list like this whether Renfrey might be wrong and whether actually it should be, you know, Erendite and maybe even Witch's Sabbath potentially, and going down that route. That is a lot of seagulls. That is a lot of seagulls. Not loving the amount of seagulls. Happy to lead a charge again, honestly. Matchup tough from the Skellige side. It's winnable from the Skellige side, definitely. The Skellige side can win it, but sometimes we just have too many points. Because I'm pointslam. I should beat control. And this is realistically a control deck, so we should win this. We have too many points for their tempo engines. The downside for us is, if they get super greedy, play 2 funeral boats, and, you know, I then can't deal with them, and we're in trouble. The plus side for us, of course, is funeral boats are better for us to face with this list than most lists. The reason, of course, for that, we don't play specials. So we don't put extra things in the graveyard early in a way that others do. Obviously, we're pushing here, so... yeah, Armor Smith is where we lose, right? If they can build up armor and get Armor Smith value, that's where we lose, yeah. That's where things get tricky for us.
Your magic can't harm me. No,
So I'm finding Renfrey, I'm not finding Igni. I'm not finding Jotun either. That's a little bit scary. Do I have to shuffle this? Don't want Igni in the short round 3? Yeah, I guess it's alright. Against Armor Smith, sometimes you really do, but I know what you mean. I think we're okay. Ba, 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 ba. I'm so excited to go! And, while I remember, the stream is sponsored by our friends at HelloFresh. You can use my code if you want some great, great discounts. POG Twitch 495. Love it. We use it ourselves. I ordered ours for Thursday on stream. When Arya gets here on Friday, we will cook it up together. It'll be a lot of... I'm sorry, that is already nuts. There's 11 points of armor on this already. That's terrifying. Do we believe... We just play this for now. But yes, it's fantastic service for the options, the food, and the price with the 40% discount code that you get on your first 2 boxes. It's incredible. Wholeheartedly recommend it, and I think you should try. Yeah, we'll just bleed them dry, yeah. Downside is, I'm not going to get value on this. Prom is not going to gain resilience here, because this just dies. Back row Riptide, true. Yeah, true. I can just back row the Riptide. Yeah. That's true. And they know they can't pass because of what we are, right? We don't want the duel or the clash. We get the scenario too. So scenario and, yeah. Depends on what we get from them here as to whether or not I pass, honestly. Yeah, we have... Okay, we get Eustace as well. That's a lot. Because right now, this is a 19, right? So I still have might. It's only a 38 if it goes with me. They'll never hero pass. Salamander poison still work? Hypothetically, yeah. Whether it's good or not is a question. It's 20. If I play this, if the Triss afterwards with the Crumb, oh, you think me play the Triss first?
How can I help?
I'll pass. Yeah, I think Crumb first was probably better, but if I play the Triss, then they're still never hero passing, right? But the Triss in a short round's nuts. She's already 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, if I just play those cards, right? And obviously from Renfrey, we're looking for the option to double the value of Crumb. Could be amazing. They could infuse it, and they run Morkvarg now. So, and the infusion carries over true. Force another card. I don't think it's worth it when Triss is the value that she is the answer to the question. I'm not convinced it's worth it. Yeah. Not convinced it's worth it. So, and it might be. It might be.
They used to call me Shrine. Want to know why?
6 damage, kill the greatsword then. Of all of these... Actually, top 3 cards in my deck, Jotun is there. Jotun is there in my top 3 cards. This is where it gets awkward, because I have to click this now. Is it going to boost this to 10? I've used the leader ability, so before this card goes down, this will boost to 10, correct? Okay. This is now being used offensively. From first player on Morkvarg. Could have been. Why not on the same row? No real benefit either way. So yeah, because this is only one. So and this is, you know, there's more value here. 3, 6. So I can kill the back row ship.
I will not let this become a second Sodom.
This deck, what, the one I'm playing now, it's in my deck spreadsheet, but I need to update it. So, Skellige's good in some matchups. Some. Right? We actually lose here. No, we're fine. Yeah. You're outside, it's so warm you don't ever want to leave again. The chocolate you bought's melted. There was post in a poke box that wasn't for us. Boo, boo, and boo. So...